boy, speaking of tariffs, of course, a new round is going to kick in on Sunday, which brings us to our Jane Wells. She is live from the country's busiest port. It's the front line of the China trade war. Jane.
Hey, excuses or no, companies are preparing for these tariffs. Yeah, this is really the gateway to Asia. Okay, I'm going to show you what's going on here. That ship is in from China, but this ship over here is in from Korea, and the one across the channel is in from Vietnam. So you start to see how the supply chain has changed. But we're seeing another problem here that we saw last year when the first set of tariffs hit. Retailers are so busy now trying to front load ahead of the new tariffs that we've got all these containers starting to stack up around the port, and we could have another clogging and traffic situation gumming up the mix. We had it a year ago when it happened, but right now the vacancy rate at warehouses in Southern California is below 2%. I mean, it's really low. We could run out of room. Think, for example, like Black Friday, those TVs, those doorbuster TVs. Well, Steve Ferreira of Ocean Audit says over an 11-day period this month, 260,000 of those TVs came in here to try to beat the tariffs. And even though the president later delayed the tariffs on those TVs till December, well, the ships were already at sea. But unless something changes before Sunday, starting Sunday, 98% of the goods coming in from China will be tariffed. That is $164 billion worth of stuff. We're talking clothing, diapers, contact lenses, and I'm not kidding you on the list, live whales from China, and I'm just quoting here, live asses. I assume they mean donkeys. But exports are down. We're still bringing stuff in. Exports are down. And the biggest growth here, guys, is in empty containers. The number of containers coming in full and leaving empty is up over 20% from a year ago. Back to you.
Well, clearly, right. They're taking less and we're taking less. I mean, we keep using those numbers, Jane, in terms of 300 billion overall, but the numbers from China keep coming down too, don't they?
Imports are up. Now, not just from China, though we are still buying, but overall imports are up as these supply chains are reconfigured. And what's fascinating is while U.S. exports to China are down double digits, they're up double digits to Malaysia, Korea, Singapore, Japan. I mean, it's pretty fascinating, Vietnam, the way things continue to undulate and change as the situation remains in flux.
All right, Jane, thank you very much. With those tariffs scheduled to take effect on Sunday, Jane Wells.